Good morning. This is Pastor Jason of Kona Faith Center with the word for today. The word for today is the gospel. Gospel means good news. The gospel implies the good news about Jesus. Originally, the word denoted a reward for bringing good news or glad tidings. Later, the idea of reward was dropped and it came to mean just the good news or just the glad tidings itself. We are commanded to proclaim the gospel. Now, of course, there's a reward for proclaiming the gospel, but we want to proclaim the gospel. So the gospel has four declarative statements. The kingdom is at hand. Jesus is the king. Jesus died. Jesus rose again. The gospel has three imperative statements. An imperative statement is a command given with the expectation that it will be followed. Repent, believe the gospel, follow Jesus. Now, I think there are three implied imperatives here in the gospel. Obey Jesus, die with Jesus, live for Jesus. Disciples are people who are committed students of a master. Disciples, in the context of Jesus being the master, follow Jesus, are being changed by Jesus, build Jesus's kingdom. The Gospel of Mark starts out with the beginning of the gospel of Jesus, and then it quotes the Old Testament. Be the voice of one crying out, prepare the way of the Lord. This is how we do it. This is where it starts, is we be the voice crying out, prepare the way of the Lord. Now there comes a turning point in our walk with Jesus where we truly leave all, in the sense that our top priority is our walk with Jesus, and it's a priority that's far above every other priority. At the point of this level of commitment, we begin to speak with the authority that Jesus has delegated to us. All authority on earth and in heaven is his. He says, go in his authority to help people follow Jesus, be changed by Jesus, build Jesus's kingdom. So we proclaim the gospel. The kingdom is at hand. Jesus is the king. Jesus died. Jesus rose again. Repent, believe the gospel, follow Jesus, obey Jesus, die with Jesus, live for Jesus with authority and power over all the works of the enemy. The word for today is the gospel. Prepare the way of the Lord today and proclaim the gospel. God bless. Check in tomorrow.